Banks. What a fucking terrible day. What a terrible year. I left FaZe 5 months ago. And this wasn't for a narrative, this wasn't for the camera, this wasn't for Twitter, this was very, very real. It was off the heels of some Twitter drama, and the boys were, getting blown up in their comms and in their chats. And as we all know, in this wacky, strange world of streaming, that's really all that matters. These streamers, all of them, every last one of them, are forced to appeal to their comms and their chats and narratives on Twitter. And if they don't, they lose viewers. If they don't, they take a hit financially to their career. And this has a huge effect on who their friends are, who they're in relationships with, all of it, everything. The way they treat each other online is completely 100% based and rooted in the feedback that they get in real time from chats and comms. So again, as somebody, an old man, 34 years old, you guys never let me forget it, who no longer makes content, who doesn't have a stream, who doesn't have his own platform, it's impossible for me to create a narrative or control my narrative or really respond. Not that I really give a fuck to anyways, but yeah, all this drama's created, and we get on a call 5 months ago, and the guys are like, listen, we're over the drama. We think it's best if you just publicly step down from FaZe, just to cool down the drama online. I reacted very emotionally to this. I obviously took it very personally and was offended because, again, I used my entire network, every dollar that I've ever made.
Wait, they asked him to do
this
that?
brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off with the sole goal and intent to bring FaZe back to the top, which we did. We did that all collectively. Over the last 2 years, FaZe has won Org of the Year twice, and yeah, I was the first guy in the room. These guys would have never lived in the house together if it wasn't for me. These guys are all at minimum 10 times the size in terms of audience and platform now as before they joined FaZe. These guys have all made millions and millions and millions of dollars in the last 2 years, and none of them could ever dispute the fact. Max just said it himself on his stream. Joining FaZe was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I've heard that from Lacey, I've heard it from Silky, I've heard it from Jason, I've heard it from Ron, I've heard it from Adapt, I've heard it from every single person that's ever joined.
What about Youngboy? Youngboy ain't say that.
Specifically these guys.
FaZe that.
And I'm here to tell you, as former FaZe Banks, this was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my entire life. I gave up my entire adult life to this. I have put myself in millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt. I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via FaZe. Not selling it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in debt. Yeah, I think FaZe, to acquire and all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark $40 million. And I think probably collectively these guys have had to have probably made like 20 million in the last 2 years collectively, I would guess. And not $1 of that 20 million has ever gone back to FaZe, never mind me. Even if it did ever go back to FaZe, it's not mine. And I just fucking can't believe it. I can't believe I'm in this position now where people are calling for my head, people are wishing for my death. People are telling me I ruined FaZe. I ruined FaZe, guys. I ruined it. When I have had not one say in anything that's gone on in the last 5 months, and I set all this shit in motion in the first place, I ruined it. I ruined it. There's 5, 6 individuals who are multi-millionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best, and I ruined it. Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, if we went in a time machine 2 years back and I decided to never try to fix this FaZe shit, I'd be much better off. I'd have more money, and these kids would just be doing what they were doing before. It's hard for me to sit here and take that. It really is. And I plan on going live tomorrow or the next day at some point in the future, and really kind of just laying it all out. A to Z, start to finish, the entire 15-year history of this, specifically the last 2 years, specifically the behind-the-scenes shit and the dynamic between all the kids in the back end, because I just watched some clips from this Blackboy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet, and it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully and honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have insane egos, and I think it's disgusting and makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer and your community included is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth, and you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they fucking hated your guts after you left. And, you know, you're the program and you have an ego the size, you think you're Travis Scott and this and that. And also, like, Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's content's cringe and you guys didn't fuck with the dad. None of you guys fucked with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely wanted to share a brand with them. But FaZe was going to fund a Miami house for you, Rage, Silky, and Kason. So fuck it. We'll take what we can get. And then it all worked. And we forced this relationship. And I was called a fucking retard then, and I was told then I was ruining FaZe. And now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened. So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated. I would hope anyone watching could sit here and understand why I would be frustrated while a fucking entire hate mob is coming after me on fucking Christmas, my first Christmas without my mom, when all I've ever fucking wanted to do is help FaZe be successful. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's the only intent. Where's the money? I'm this fucking guy who's trying to take everything from everybody. Where is it? Then why the fuck am I millions of dollars in debt? Where is it? It's in Blackboy Max's bank account. It's in fucking Silky's bank account. It's in Jason, Ronaldo, Lacey's bank account. I wish this never happened. I wish that I never did any of this. And they'll all still tell you this was the best decision they ever made in their life. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. I'm never going to apologize for that. Anything that I do, anything that I speak on, anything that I work on, any talent that I fuck with, anything that I touch, I will always be 100% 2 feet in. That's just who I am. And everything that I'm telling you guys right now is fucking straight facts. It's dead wrong, bro. This is unfair. It's unfair to drag me like this. It's unfair to pin me as some fucking horrible guy. Again, the fact of the matter is, every single one of these guys has a bigger platform and an audience because they joined FaZe and met me, and has millions and millions of extra dollars because they met me. Whereas I lost my life to this shit, and I'm significantly worse off financially. Significantly. This has destroyed me. My whole life has been completely destroyed in the last 4 or 5 months, but nobody gives a fuck because I don't have a Twitch chat, and I refuse to be one of the people to just do what you guys are telling me to do. I don't know, guys. This streaming shit is so fucking fried. It really is. The narratives, the clips, the fucking the appeal to comms and chat, and like the willingness to just fucking, you know, it's funny. Everybody looks at these streamers as guys and people who have these massive audience and have influence over millions of people and can impose their opinions and their will on millions of people, but it's not true. It's the exact opposite. The traditional influencer is dead. These kids are the most heavily influenced people on the planet. They are puppets attached to millions of strings. And if their comms and their fucking chats say that the sky is red and they disagree and they say, no, chat, I think it's blue. Once that fucking viewer number starts to fall off, once they start to see L's in their chat, once they start to see hate threads in their fucking comms, they switch up real quick, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about objective truth. It's the sky is red. I've been trying to talk to these guys for 4 or 5 months, and they don't give a fuck. All they care about is their stream, which is completely fine. I don't need them to give a fuck. I don't need anybody to pretend to care. I'm done pretending to care. But if I had 100,000 viewers, if my name was Kai Cenat, they'd fucking be on my dick. They'd be welcoming me with open arms. I would have had a big fucking red comfy chair at the Streamer Awards to fucking, hey, come fuck with us, bro. Let's do a stream tomorrow. Like, that's just what it is. You guys know that's what it is.
Yeah.
And anybody arguing against that is just fucking completely lost. These relationships are fucking fraudulent. It's It's fucking fried, bro. It's fucking fried. And I'm happier than ever to be going my separate way, and I'm glad
They fucked up when
that
they
what
when
happened
they when they
happened 5
blackballed
months ago.
YoungBoy. That's
I'm
what they fucked
happy
up at.
to be off of it. There is no future for me in FaZe. There is none. That was my last try. That was it. There's nothing. I have nothing left to give this. I gave it my entire adult life, and I tried my hardest. And for anybody who's a fan of me and anybody who's a fan of FaZe, I'm sorry. I absolutely failed you. And the one thing I'm perfectly okay with taking accountability for is being the root cause of all of this, because at the end of the day I am. This is, in a fucking twisted way, all my fault. Because at the end of the day, I put these guys in a room. At the end of the day, I went and raised money. I convinced, these business people that this vision and these guys were a good bet to take. I thought in good faith that, if we gave people careers, if we fucking gave everybody the best resources and this shit worked, then everything else would figure itself out. And I'm so fucking naive and retarded to have not made sure everything was fucking better articulated and solidified and just like people were on the same page. I don't know, man. I failed miserably. It's not the first L that I'm taking in my life. It's not the first time I've failed.
Why would I pass it?
Yeah, I wish that, in a weird way, I do wish that I fucking was closer to the fold the last 4 or 5 months. I don't think that this all would have happened this way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna be live on Twitch because I have a lot to say about a lot of specific examples of things that have happened in the back end, in the background. And I'm gonna be coming correct with receipts, and I'm gonna be completely open book about everything where I went wrong, where I feel other people went wrong. Yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm sorry. This is it. This is the end. Peace.
Tigger.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
What the hell, YoungBoy? I told her to get that present yesterday.
Trail by 5. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
And it's Bane with the ball for New Orleans. For his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
KD finds Thompson. Adams outside. Pass to Okogie. Outside Durant. Off the run. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Big Steve.
He's too good of an offensive
Face.
rebounder to not pay attention.
Queen. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense
and dishes to Smith. Back to Thompson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It helps that Thompson can score without a hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't timeout. To one side.
I got her vent that she thought I was nerdy and weird.
He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Cheeser.
Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm sorry. The fact that there's some losers chat right now, their Christmas is ruined because phase ended. Good God, you stupid bitch. Some motherfucking retard viewers. Bitch, I'll smack you. Who cares? Nah, it is sad, but like, damn.
Oh my god.
Action Man, dude. You know, man, Action Man was dumping in like 20 bands.
Bro said they Christmas was ruined because phase
He
ended.
probably lost a good $200,000 in energy. I feel bad for Action Man. He helped
Oh my
out.
god.
One thing I will say,
Bro,
this guy held to the
that was
fucking
funny.
bottom. Action Man's $200,000 investment is probably still in MLG and it's probably worth $36.45. Can we have our money back for the MLG stuff? I promoted that shit in good faith and you fucked me in thousands of. I don't care how much money or clout you have, dude. You know what you were doing and you were bogus. Bro, he lost so much money. Like, look, the whole chat singing him too. Hey, can you just leave? Alright, oh my god, I keep saying I'm done clicking. Damn, so what's gonna happen? Like, bro, some Max video, like, it's YouTube, bro. What the fuck? Oh, bro, nobody, I'm going off that. That's so fucking cool.
Bitch, I'm Kevin Durant.
Okay, let's go to the stable. Let's see what the stable's saying.
Okay, kid.
That shit just say the fucking zoo. I got to see that. What? Like, are we dead ass? Are we fucking dead ass? Oh, it's just like, yeah. Alright, the stable. What are they saying? He trying to start shit between the boys, and I'm pretty sure Silky already told some of them. Vaughn like this. Trying to start shit between the boys, but I'm pretty sure Silky already told some of them how he didn't fuck with them in the beginning. Now it seems like they are very close. And not gonna lie, I don't trust this con. I don't think this con tries to control Ron. I was a little kid watching Banks to the middle school during the whole podcast here, and I never thought I would see Banks going against people he vouched for. So when this motherfucker thinks because they all joined phase, that means they have a bigger audience. No, they all have a bigger audience because they all met each other and became a group. Banks trying to pin them against each other when the phase had such a close year. He's chatting knowing they signed NDAs. He a pussy.
He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
That was a good pass. But we play defense. And we get out.
Dude, this is insane.
Bitch.
You guys think streamers have egos and be real? I'm actually curious. You guys think that streamers think they're like more important than the average person? Like you think?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
You guys are fucking hilarious on God, bro.
Cheeser.
What is this? Is that, wait, is that hit? Wait. I don't know if that was what I think I was. Was that who I thought it
Oh,
was?
this baby cute chicken.
Nah, I don't have an ego.
That's baby cute chicken.
You think you're so cool.
For the time out.
Yeah, appreciate this, bro, alright, how do I have an ego? Give me an example, Cooper. All my life I don't have an ego. What the fuck? What would I have an ego for?
Damn.
Dude, this is actually over, bro. Like, it's actually over right now. This is insane. Let me see my timeline. What's going on with my timeline?
Tigger.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, Minimal, appreciate the sub, bro. What is this? My future son. This guy might be the biggest ugly loser I've ever seen in my life. There's no way. I know, I'm not trying to be old man pulling this up on stream, but like, good God, this guy is so ugly. This guy is so ugly. What's up, kid? My future son. I don't know how old you are. Oh, God. You're my future son. I don't know how old you are.
You fucking faggot. You've been with him for like 3 weeks, man. Talk about a future son. Suki responded. What's the... Nah, this girl needs to actually get, like, hold on, like, it's like, dude. It's like, dude, he's... Dead ass knows, you know, you are not lying, bro. Like, dead ass, bro.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see a difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as
Did you
much
make the
pressure
tweet?
to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks.
My
And
favorite.
we know there's a fearsome dunk, but Zion
New FaZe Clan roster looking kind of fire. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. I'm not gonna lie, this would hit. Just wrap the whole... What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that header, bro? Is that somebody fucking shot in the head? Oh, man. Alright, is it... My mom's reaction to FaZe Clan news?
Alright, I have to tell you what's going on. FaZe Clan, all the members are leaving.
Bro, like this game, bro, like
Oh my god, dude. Dude, this shit's... I'm not clicking your link, bitch. Bitch, did I just ban you? Why are you unbanned, bitch? I permanently banned you. Like, I literally just... Alright. Alright. Is there anything else that we can actually react to? Like, real mail, bro. Like, is anybody saying anything? I need to know. Is anybody saying anything? What's everyone else saying? What's YTG saying? YTG, what are you saying? YTG, what are you saying? What is YTG saying? YTG
YTG.
is saying...
They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Şengün. Finds the hole for the second time on the floor. Now 2 for 5.
YTG feels the thought season. Let's see what ARL saying. Well, God of Banks has receipts for them blatant rebotting the other Facebooks have been playing. No, they're not rebotting. Dude, this is so
Adams outside. Pass to Holiday.
God damn, does this kid do anything with his fucking shit? Like, god damn, you are actually the biggest fucking loser in the world. Like, y'all want to see a fucking bum? Bro was messaging me on Christmas, Thanksgiving, like every fucking day. This Brewery guy, I'm not even kidding. But anytime you see him reply, it's like, oh, I'm the biggest fucking loser in the world. You're lucky this shit won't connect. This guy sends me paragraphs a day. Like, actual sad loser, bro. You know, he was in the Giant call chat, he was in the Giant. And yesterday when Aiden was doing the giveaway, I joined it off stream and he was like, I'm only meeting you, but you're talking about it. Shut up, faggot. What the fuck? Ain't nobody worried about you, loser. My friend could die and I wouldn't give a
Oh
fuck.
my god, Cheezer. Jeez. He's just ripping it. Gosh.
Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Now, today we're doing things just a little bit different. Usually on a Christmas Day slate, I watch all the games, give you a full recap. Boom, this is what happened in the NBA today. But then the OKC Thunder lost to the Spurs again, a third time in, a week and a half. And I was thinking to myself, there's nothing else that's going to happen on this NBA Christmas that is as interesting as the Spurs team potentially being the kryptonite to the NBA Superman. Kind of nuts. I do want to say, though, them beating them 3 times in this span means everything and nothing at the same time, and we're going to get to that. This video is brought to you by Bombas. Bombas is a comfort-focused, premium basics brand with a mission to help you.
care.
The company whose lies back for me, I'm rocking the Bombas that I got from a kid. Feel good and do good with Bombas. New customers get 20.
Oh my god.
Our show, we were talking in this hypothetical world that they did end up beating that record. What does that mean for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander overall for him to have potentially 2 MVPs at that point and have the all-time record?
for total games won in the season. We were having a conversation, and since then, this team has lost so many games. I saw a tweet after they lost this one that by the time the 73-9 Warriors lost their fifth game, they had already had 48 wins. OKC only had 26. So that 73 thing is dead. So maybe that shifts the perspective, because before they lost the game to the Spurs, Shea went to that pregame podium and he was like, yeah, the 73-9 record means a lot to us. They not getting that. They not getting that. But wow, what another great game from the Spurs team, bro. It is a breath of fresh air. My boy P has said it before. They only 8-game winning streak, even though they did lose that final game. They don't count. My boy P has said it before that sometimes you come into a season optimistic about a young team, and then they surprise you.
Oh, just shoot the ball.
Than what you thought. I was a believer in the Spurs as far as like going on their over when it came to the total wins. I didn't see them being the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. I didn't see them being in the contention conversation. But after you beat a dominant team like OKC 3 times in a week and a half, how can you not look at this Spurs team and say they can win a championship? Now, they wouldn't be super, super high on my list of contenders, but it's impossible to look past them at this point. It's impossible. So before we talk about the OKC Thunder and what's going on with them, because a 2-game losing streak is DEFCON 1. Raise the alarms. This team don't lose 2 in a row. You do want to give the flowers to the Spurs, because this is a team that obviously cares about every single game, don't get me wrong, but this team definitely cares about this specific matchup. You know, Wembanyama has had his comments about Seth Holmgren, even in his game there's multiple times where those 2 dudes on the court together, you can see the passion and for these 2 guys going at it. I saw Thunder fans saying it's not really a rivalry because they kick our ass every single time. You know what that means? And it kind of is, right? Wembanyama is just that freak of an athlete and that freak of a talent as an NBA player. But obviously, it's not just Wembanyama, because in these games, the NBA Cup game, minutes restriction. The game 2 nights ago, minutes restriction. In this game, minutes restriction, and they beat OKC pretty handily with the best player, Wembanyama, not playing 30 minutes. And you know what makes it special? Like, I mean, it's a lot of things that kind of go into what's making the Spurs team special. But the 3 guards, I know I've probably talked about it in the NBA Cup recap that we did, but these 3 guards between Fox, Castle, and Harper, how they can
God damn, bro, like, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying?
Get to the basket, sink in that defense, and kick it out to the shooters. It is amazing, because there's never going to be a minute that this Spurs team plays, as long as those 3 guards are healthy, where they won't have somebody that's capable of getting 2 feet into the paint. And the one thing that OKC kind of wants is preventing you from getting shots at the rim. They want you to take mid-range jump shots. Guess what? De'Aaron Fox can make a lot of mid-range jump shots. You did that today. But they want you to take mid-range jump shots, and they're most of the time completely okay with you taking 3-pointers. But these guys are just getting their 2 feet in. I thought they did an amazing job in the full court today. So you got to tip your cap, because this team is as, I don't know, they played this OKC Thunder team as good as anybody. And one thing that probably we have to do better as talkers of the league is try not to get super reactionary to when things get really great and when things get really bad, right? When the Thunder were really great, you know, we had those conversations about them being an all-time team. And don't get me wrong, I still think that I would pick them to win a championship this season. I still think they're the best team in the league, but I don't think today that it's going to be a super cakewalk. Not that I thought that beforehand either, because that team did go to 2-game sevens, but like the way they had came out the gate and we were having these conversations, we need to pump the brakes just a little bit, because, well, things can shift. Teams can figure you out, or teams could be your kryptonite, and we're kind of seeing that with the Spurs team. So shout out to them. But I kind of want to talk about this OKC Thunder team a little bit more, because we already gave the Spurs their flowers on the last 2 podcasts of Small Ball, and then when they won the NBA Cup just a week and a half ago. But OKC, things are kind of, I don't want to say breaking down, because, again, they still are the best team in the league record-wise. But one thing that is really special about this team is obviously the defense. It always has been the way. Last season, historic defense by most of the metrics, most of the numbers. And the offense was great, but it wasn't like they held their hat on the defensive side of the ball. And this little stretch, they're losing these games against Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves a few nights ago, and then losing these games to the Spurs. The one thing that sticks out like a sore thumb is that this offense is just not generating. I mean, it can generate good looks, but they just don't have the overall talent offensively, which sounds crazy about a team that just came off a championship and just ran it back. But when it comes to things, it's basically just Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And if you watch the post-game interview when they lost against the Minnesota Timberwolves a few nights ago, Anthony Edwards was pretty candid about, we just showed Shai hella bodies, and we were going to live with the result of the other things. And that's basically what teams have just been doing. And again, it's a testament to Shai just being great to be able to take that and do some things. But today was one of those games where he saw them bodies, and he didn't have a normal Shai game. And it's like,
Who else is going to be here? I saw a Thunder fan say, when was the last time that we seen somebody on Shea's team outshine Shea? The last time I thought off the top of the mind is in the NBA Finals where Dub had 40, but the entirety of this season, I think we could probably go down the line and be like, yep, Shea. And that's going to be the case for most great players, don't get me wrong, but every once in a while on that Denver team, Jamal Murray drop a little vitty ball when Jokic is, still doing his thing. And we haven't got that. Part of that might be because Dub is still coming back from this injury, but they haven't had these guys, this big three that we talked about between Shea, between Dub, between Chet. We just haven't seen them be able to say, Shea, we know you're going to get us 28 to today is 22, so that's an awful game for Shea. We know you can get us 28 to 30 every single night, but don't worry.
I missed that.
It hasn't happened just yet. And this is one of the games where you need that. The game that Dub dropped 40, they needed that because the way the Pacers were really guarding Shea was really just sitting in bodies, and somebody has to alleviate that pressure. This was one of the worst, just straight-up Chet Holmes games I've seen, and it's because of the lack of aggression and maybe the physicality from the Spurs is that overwhelming for him. I don't know if he's one of them people that think that this is a rivalry, but if he continues to play like this, ain't no way in hell you can think that this is a rivalry. You know what I mean? So they need somebody like that. And then when you go down the list, this was a game where Dort shot it. I don't know. I think he may have hit his first two, and maybe that's why I thought he shot it well. But Dort, man. I'm watching this, not just this game. This is a little thing over the season. I'm like, they might have to bench that brother. Not bench in the sense that he won't play minutes, but he has not been super impactful on either side of the ball the way we normally would see him. The last 2 years of his NBA career was 40% from three, 39% from three. This year, he is off from three. And he also, I don't think he's defending as good as he was last season. I mean, and I watched this game. It's moments in this where you're like, come on, y'all know exactly the moments I'm talking about. When teams are just going to send two, send three as Shea, and these other guys are just not there to alleviate the pressure, I mean, you kind of feel like you found some of the recipe. Now, you also have to hope that you don't get the, in the finals, Caruso had, 2 20-point games, right? Tonight, he couldn't hit a goddamn thing. He missed like 8 threes in the first half. I'm like, bro, he had 3 possessions in a row. He just came out shot the ball. Again, he's open. And I understand you want to keep them honest, and that's how you open up the game. But about a 6 miss. Let's put that ball on the floor a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get to the paint. Let's swing it one more time. But if nobody's going to alleviate that pressure off Shea, you kind of feel like there's somewhat of a recipe. This team that felt impenetrable, they feel like you have some type of recipe where, again, you just want them to shoot the ball. You have to limit your turnovers, and if you are going to turn the ball over, you have to limit their points off turnovers. I think all of these games the Spurs have played against OKC this season, that's what they've been able to do. I think they even won the points off turnover battle in the game a few nights ago. In this one, did they win it? In this one, they lost it by 2. If you only -2 off points off turnovers against the Thunder, you win the game. Even if you don't win the game, you won the game. You executed your game plan. Don't turn the ball over. They did an amazing job of that. Don't turn the ball over. Don't let them score in transition. Leave the shooters open and hope that they miss. And it seemed like in a lot of cases they go end up missing. You kind of found your recipe. See, when the Thunder went on these stretches last season where they were struggling to shoot and they didn't shoot it amazingly well all season long last year, the one thing that was like, our defense is so legendary that we can compensate for the lack of offense right now. And their defense is still good, don't get me wrong, but over the last couple of weeks, they went from the best defense ever to, like, in this span, they were like the 9th defense in the league, and they can't be the 9th defense in the league if this is going to be their offense. That's a recipe for close games and mostly losses. But let me get back to why I said it means everything and nothing, right? If you are the Spurs, you feel like you are on cloud 9. We are a team that has a pretty young core between Wembanyama, Castle, and Harper. No disrespect to your Fox, but you're a vet right now. I mean, you're not even young no more. You're a vet. So we're a really young team. We saw this team coming off the championship. We just kicked their ass 3 times in a row. They have the utmost amount of confidence. And I think they still do have 2 more games in this regular season. So there's a where OKC wins the next 2, and then the conversations may shift. So it means everything to say that, hey, we can compete against this team. And like, because these games have been so close in time, that you can feel like y'all have been playing a little playoff series. Vegas won that long ago. They just played on the 23rd. Today is the 25th. So you can say that that's kind of like a little playoff schedule. So like, we kind of feel like we up 3-0 in this series. You know what I'm saying? So you have that level of confidence. You have that level of belief that we can beat this team in a 7. And Wembanyama ain't really been playing like the amount of minutes you really need him to. After the game, I watched Shea's post, and he said, we have to be better as a group. You don't lose to a team 3 times in a row in a short span without them being better than you. Like, just straight up. We have to get better, look in the mirror, and that's everybody from top to bottom if we want to reach our ultimate goal. I think that's as good of a quote you can really have. Like, obviously holding yourself accountable as well, but also saying my team, hey man, from top to bottom, we just have not performed the way we have. And I mean, the overall standings, okay, see they're far ahead. It's like 2.5 games. So it means everything in the sense that you have the utmost amount of confidence in your team to be able to go against OKC, sometimes at home, sometimes in a neutral setting, and sometimes on the road, and feel like you can walk out of there with the victory. But the younger
Shit's
guys
so
do
stupid.
not have fear in their eyes because the team in front of them is the defending champion. No, we can win that. So it means everything from that point of view. The reason I say it means nothing, I have been a fan of a team. I've been a fan of a team that swept the team in the regular season and they got to the postseason and they spanked that ass. You know what I mean? That Derrick Rose Bulls team went against the Miami, he swept them 4-0. We on top of the world. We got to the postseason. I think we got one game against them. Now, OKC don't got a Bron, a Wade, and a Bosh, but like we've seen this happen actually a decent amount of times through our history. And this is not even a sweep. Again, they still have 2 more games where a team can be dominant against you in the regular season.
What?
And then something shifts, whether that be just overall game planning, or you mature throughout the regular season, or like the overall talent level just shows that you are the better team. That like, though I do hold a lot of stock in the regular season, it's far away from being the end-all be-all. The fact that the Spurs won 3 games out of 3. You feel me? Actually, I wonder if I can find a list of teams that have done that. I feel bad because I should have remembered this. I should have remembered some of these. So this is the year I'm talking about. The Bulls lost in 2011 when they swept in the regular season. The Cavs are 6-0 versus the Bulls in the regular season. What the hell is this from? 2 years ago. Anyway, the Bulls got swept by the Jazz. So these ones mean a little bit less because it's a 2-game series when it's East versus West. Where you have it like this, where it's like, you know, East versus East. 2020, the Bucks beat the Magic in the regular or in the postseason, but got swept. So like West versus West in 2017. Man, that got. I don't even remember that series off the top of my head. Raptors. You know, so like we've just seen it before is what I'm saying. We've seen a team dominate against you in the regular season, get to the postseason, and it doesn't matter too much. But this is interesting though. Again, if you are Sam Presti, the question now becomes back to like, are we gonna try to acquire some more shooting? Last year we got to the finals, we won the finals even with our lack of shooting. Like, but do we believe we can do it again? Oh, am I being too reactionary from a team that was just 24-1? I don't know. You know, or was it 23? I don't know. But I do look at this team like, man, because I do think that the defensive infrastructure, again, though in the last 2 weeks it hasn't been amazing, the defensive infrastructure is still real, and you can still probably bring in a shooter and feel great about it. But they just need somebody that can keep teams honest if Dub ain't making them shots or Chet is.
Oh, I can't make a shot with Reed, bro. Like, that shit is annoying.
They're trying to like claw their way back into the game, but he only can do so much. It's like a mid-tier role player. I wonder if like he get one of the shooters in the league, and I just don't know who that is. Like, I'm trying to just think of something off the top of my head, and it's like they can't just go get Michael Porter Jr. without giving up one of the core pieces of the team, right? In order to get Michael Porter Jr., you got to trade Isaiah Hartenstein. I don't know if they want to do that. Anyway, I talk about it too much. Shout out to the Spurs, goddamn it, showing that this season's very far from over, man. I've been reading a bunch of comics, and I was trying to make a reference to All-Star Superman, and I just can't. I'm trying.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Botkovich has checked in, and Williamson subbed in for Bay. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets.
Bro, it's so annoying how your passes fade, bro, and they don't go where you,
Obviously,
where you
a
throw
lot
them.
of big news happening the last 24 hours. I know a lot of people are looking to me for my thoughts, as these are my boys, and I went through the process first. As I said before, I want to be respectful of sensitive information. At the same time, as you all know, in this business, conversations often take place with assistant staffers and other people who aren't required to keep secrets, and everybody talks with something like this on it. With that said, I can share a little more of what led to my own departure and what I think may have been the feelings of my brothers.
No, not wow. Pass to the right person, please.
I joined FaZe Clan last year.
I deserve that.
I joined FaZe Clan last year.
2024 February.
Fuck up, Tigger. I got on that she thought I was nerdy and weird. I don't got no music playing. It's crazy, right? Well, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I sneezed, burped, whatever I did. Aiden David.
He's a retard.
Yo,
You know what I mean? Like,
see, goddamn, these kick streamers, bro, I can't.
Let me just ask you a question, the person who said that. If you have a younger sibling and they get raped, are you not going to say that pedophile deserves to burn and die? Because I'm about that.
You know what I believe?
In public execution.
I believe they should be locked up for life and tortured 3 times out of the week.
I don't know how you guys can put question marks. Like,
forever.
Are you retarded? Dude, if somebody is
no, not forever. 2 times out of the week.
90% of you guys are agreeing with
2 weeks out of the month.
Yes, like that.
3 times a day. For the first week of the month and the third week of the month, they should be tortured for 3 days in those months.
So that is different.
Execution don't do nothing to people like that.
If you guys can all feel that way, meet me in the middle. I was gonna say meet me in the middle, and you know what I mean. But nah.
That's just letting them off, bro.
Obviously, like at the end of the day, that is somebody's son, and that I'm gonna be respectful. But people like that, the world would just be a lot better. I mean, we can all agree. Now, there's people on Twitter that would agree that the world would be a lot better without me. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. All right, chat. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. Hope everyone had a very good time with your families and shit today, bro. I had a good day. I watched a lot of Christmas movies. Hot chocolate. Did I ever tell you guys like my first designer purchase I ever purchased? It was when I was living in an apartment with my sister. Did I ever tell you guys what I got? Did I or no? I never. Did you guys ever? No, you guys don't remember. I think this is like when I had like 20 viewers. It was a Bape MCM collab, and I got that for Christmas, and I was super happy and grateful. And because that was my first big purchase, and then somebody I used to fuck with stole it from me, right? You guys can put 2 and 2 together and figure it out. Let me just see if you guys are spamming it. No, not a girl. Nope. Think. Was he black? Yes. There you go. Citrus got it. Anyways. But yeah, dude. Like that bag is like a mom. It's like mommy mental, where the word is. Like that shit means a lot to me. And it's my first big purchase, and that's why.
That shit.
Discord group chat has all the links. Okay. Fuck a roll call. Let's just start reacting to what we need to react to here. But again, seriously, hope you guys had a really good Christmas. I sent out some more money to you guys on Twitter today. Dude, guys, I'm rich, and I feel like I should give back more to you guys. This 559 shit really opened my eyes. It's like, you guys ride or die for me, and it's like, I just feel like I should give you guys a giveaway at least once a week. Because, bro, I'm gonna give it a buck. Like, I'm not in this position without any of you guys, and you guys changed my fucking life. And, like, I was sitting in bed just realizing today, like, I'm so fortunate that I have people
Moment to go courtside. Allie LaForest has got something for us.
I'm here with James Borrego. Coach, you're hanging in there despite the subpar shooting from your team. What will it take to win this game?
Same resiliency. We just got to keep fighting one possession at a time, find a group with great energy. We got to make some shots here. We haven't scored the ball so far this game, but still got a lot of time.
Thank you, Coach.
You guys come to the streams every night. You guys do. And I'm only going to reward people with watch time. That's the way to do it now. If you've been watching me, we could do 10-day, 20-day, 30-day, 2-3 different tiers. Because you guys are the people that watch me on a nightly basis. I'd fuck a clip farm with this shit. It's not going to do me any good. They're not going to tune into the stream. They don't even know when I stream. They probably don't know where I stream. Motherfuckers, hey, you that Twitch streamer. They don't fucking know. Who cares, though? I still fuck with them. All right, why are you retards spamming the watch time? Stop it. We're not doing that right now. Not tonight. Look,
I know you guys thought you were gonna, no blue ball giveaways tonight. No. We're gonna react. We're gonna talk about what's going on. I'm gonna give you guys my take on everything. But let's look at both angles here. So, from my understanding, everybody left phase. Everybody left phase. Well, I said something on stream where I was like, I knew it. Let's just see. Let's see. Well, it's completely out of order, Chris. What do I react to first? I'm just yelling. What do I gotta react to? What is this? The new FaZe Clan roster is looking fire. Yes, chat. We have Fuentes. Okay. We got Paul, Cheezer, Aiden, and that's what we got. No, I'm kidding. Wait, let me my bad. Let me fix this really quick. Can I get what order do you guys want me to react into? What order? You guys tell me the order, the specific order. Where do we go first? Twitter, right? That's what everyone was tweeting. Left phase. Okay. So I made a statement. You guys were on stream. I knew it. Anyone with a brain, right, is gonna realize that. All right. So let's react to Max's shit first. Should we just look at the VOD, or you guys want to look at clips? VOD or clips? VOD or clips? VOD or clips? Y'all want VOD? Okay.
How does that happen, bro?
How long did he talk about it for?
About 30 minutes.
The VOD's gonna be too long? Oh, dude, if it's like 20 minutes, dude, I'll put it to 1.5. It'll be done in 15. What the fuck? Look at you. Chat, look at these TikTok brain retards. What the fuck? Y'all want me to watch 30-second clip? No! It's on YouTube. Okay. Let me hold up. Oh, I found it. We're good. Okay.
Obviously, a lot of big news happened.
Hold on.
Obviously, a lot of big news.
Should we put it to 1.5 or not?
Happening the last 24 hours. I know a lot of people are looking to me for my thoughts, as these are my boys, and I went through the process first. As I said before.
Why do I not have a bigger window right there?
Guys, Lico got me for my birthday. Love it. Go 1.5? Okay. We're not doing 2x. No. Hey, guys, I'm really, retarded. I have to do... I'm sorry, dude. I have to do 1.5. It's going to be too quick for my brain.
I want to be respectful of sensitive information.
God damn!
At the same time, as you all know, in this business, conversations often take place with assistant staffers and other people who aren't required to keep secrets, and everybody talks when something like this happens.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'll say this. Max, you should never ever show you're reading a script. That could actually be used against you in court. That's the first thing. Slower? You want me to lower the speed or no? I learned that the hard way. You should never read directly off a script from your lawyer. It's not smart. But, it's all good. Dude, no, guys, I'm looking out. You guys, why? Well, it could be used against you. That's not his word, right? It's fine how it is. All right, let me just shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get out, dude.
I can share a little more of what
it already happened. Fuck you, look. Okay.
1.25, I got you.
I joined FaZe Clan last year. 2024 February. Shout out to Chris, shout out to Rage. Feel me? Help bring me in. You want to join?
What is it, TLDR?
Brotherhood. Bros, good time, great vibes. We all some young kids. It's just like, damn, we coming around. And now we around niggas who watching.
A short version. Shane, basically what happened, this is what I'm understanding, is that they all left FaZe today. Not Max has been left, but all the FaZe guys left FaZe. It's because they probably weren't fucking with something that they tried putting in their face. From my understanding, I'll tell you guys what I think is what happened here. So, this is my take and my opinion here, okay? Matt Kalish, the owner of DraftKings, he purchases FaZe Clan, okay? He buys FaZe Clan for whatever it is. All right? Which is the new FaZe, okay? You guys, that's public information, okay? And I believe that in the beginning, Max, Ron, I don't know about Ron and Rage because they've been there. Lacey, Jason, Max, they were supposed to sign a contract where they would be giving up 20% of their income to join FaZe, right? From my, I don't know if this is true or false. This is from my understanding what I think happened, okay? Now, that's correct in my opinion, right? Because at that time, they weren't the size they were, right? Nobody was, right? Except Ron, I would argue, Rage, okay? In my opinion, they're joining FaZe to benefit and grow, and it worked. But, in my opinion, they could have done this if they all were in a group without FaZe. That's my honest take on that. Now, they're using FaZe's foundation, their money to buy stuff for shoots, brand deals, like FaZe has been doing, right? It's a corporate business, right? So, they never signed that 20% initially. They come after them a year and a half later and then ask for 20%. That is where I think that's in the wrong. Because listen, if your intention was to sign these guys for 20% to join FaZe, they probably would have all done it. But now you waited till they're big, and they already have millions of followers and dollars, so why would they sign a contract? You can't put a deal in their fucking face at this point. Do you understand? I understand both sides here. They wouldn't have done it, but then Lico, then you could argue that they wouldn't be as big as they are. Or you can argue that, you know, there's many arguments to make. I think they would have done it. Maybe not all of them, but I think they would have done it. I do. Because, Lico, at the time, let's say you're making $20,000 a month, and you're guaranteed in a contract, hey, you're going to make this much next year. This is what they did with, I'll be real, I got a FaZe offer 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I got a FaZe offer. I don't know about what the contracts look like nowadays. My FaZe offer, when I was going to join, when I was in Clybourne, was going to be a guaranteed amount. Banks said, Aiden, you're not signing that shit. Banks did not let me sign it. I wanted to because I was like, what the fuck? They're guaranteeing this much money. You're not signing. That's why I didn't sign at that point. Banks did not let me. No, guys, I'm not dissing anybody. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm being real with you. I'm telling you, there's two sides to this. Not everybody's going to be completely right, right? When you join FaZe Clan, when you're averaging whatever you're averaging, you're going to eat off that. You're going to eat off that. You understand? When you're joining, you're getting funded a house. I don't know how much the rent costs. You're getting funded production shit. You're getting funded this, funded that, funded this. They're giving them money to grow. You're eating from joining FaZe.
She's in my head. Please don't get me started.
As a group, as a content creation group, you're going to grow if you're using the corporate assets and foundation they have set up for you. Now, where I see the FaZe boys, why I look at what they're saying is right, is because why are you going to wait 2 years to put a contract in their face saying, we need 20%, we're pulling the plug? That's the issue. So they're both in the wrong. They're both in the wrong, but it's not the FaZe boys' fault for that. I understand why they're doing it the way they're doing it. The house costs, what, like $100K a month? Who the fuck's going to pay that out of their pocket when they just started doing the collaborations? They just got out to LA. Lucky. You got to understand, I'm back in Rage and Silk here with one statement. These guys live in Florida, right? They're moving across the country. Well, not Rage, but Silky, right?
What?
So, he's putting his whole life on pause to go grind, right? But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. You guys cannot tell me this. I see both sides here. They're both in the wrong. But I blame more of it on the corporate. If you guys are so upset and you pulled the plug on the FaZe boys, why did they not sign that 20% when they were supposed to sign that 20%? When the announcement trailer dropped, that's when you make them sign the 20%. Alright? I know you guys will be like, Jew, but just put your brains together, guys. If somebody's joining FaZe Clan, how could you get return if you're not giving them 20% of someone who's growing on their income? Make that make sense. Matt Kalish buys FaZe Clan for $30 to $40 million. How does he get that money back? If I'm Matt, I'm mad because I was supposed to get 20%. Do you understand? 10 or 15, whatever the fuck the percent is. I'm speaking hypothetically here. I'm speaking on a business standpoint, not on some Jew shit. Now, here's what I'll tell you. What I will tell you. People like Ron, and people like Rage and Rug and Adapt. Those guys should be on legacy type deals. Those four people that I just named, they were fucking with FaZe before it blew up to this new gen. Facts. I'm putting Rug in there and I'm putting Banks in there because it's facts. Okay? That's Apex as well. All that group, yes, Ron. Guys, Ron joined FaZe and Rage joined FaZe when they were not doing good. We all know this. We all know this. They all joined FaZe when it was not doing well. Ron, with or without FaZe, would have been where he's at back at. I'm sorry. That's facts. Ron was already getting 15,000 viewers. He was going through some mental shit, came back, bounced back harder. Ron, with or without FaZe, is going to be your FaZe, is going to be Ronaldo. I'm sorry. That's when I agree. My take on that is Ron without a group. Ron doesn't need anybody but his own core community. Ron proved and went against all the odds. Ron did it. Okay? That's just one person I'm going to stand for because I've known Ron for years, and I've been close to him for years. I'm going to tell you that. That's wrong. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you guys. The two, I see both sides in this shit. It's difficult, guys. It's very difficult because both sides.
Fuck, man.
It just sucks. It's very messy. I just don't think someone like Ronaldo, for
That's
example,
a steal. Okay, I gotta stop doing that.
Initially, right?
I suck with Reed, bro.
Like, I don't know.
2 for
Lacey
oh
at the
my
time
god,
might have done it. I don't fucking know. I'm not biased because I'm actually backing people. No, it's not pick a side. It's not pick a side. It's not pick a side. It's not about picking a side. It's about understanding both sides, and then you guys get to make your own choice. I honestly think both sides are in the wrong. I do. That's my take. I think both sides are in the wrong.
On the screen before we was in this
position. My personal take.
You feel me? We in a position now where it's like, damn, bro, we can do something great. Do something amazing. Everything was smooth. Y'all know we was in Miami, then we went to LA. You know? Good times. Shit was cool for the most part. Hiccups here and there, but nothing where it's like ever be a major issue. I'm gonna mute alerts for this so I can just talk.
By the way, you guys understand what I said, right? About both sides?
As y'all know, Subathon happened.
Yes? You do, right?
Even when we had our little issues, it was...
10-second reminder. Guys, if I bring you guys into, let's say, SSB, and you get to use my warehouse, you guys get to use my cameras, you guys get to use my employees, you guys get to live rent-free, you get food-free, you get a chef, That's the whole thing I'm trying to tell you guys. They benefited. They ate off it. Oh, you're just trolling? Okay. So you guys do get it.
Never. Damn, this is not something that would... This is something that would break up, something that would potentially be a huge issue. You get what I'm saying? It was good. Y'all know. If you was there for 2024, say me, nigga. Bro, y'all know, bro.
Shinaki. Stay brand. Y'all back. Y'all weird. Y'all being weird.
Everything's still smooth. As y'all know, FaZe missed last year, 2024 was a great vibe. We had a good time. But if y'all can recall, there was a stream later on into the month where I'm not even going to specifically name names because if he was there, he was there. It's not the most big deal. But we had a sponsor. There was a sponsor for that day.
Who's the sponsor, chat?
And niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. Game night. Yes, he was there. Niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. There was difficulties with the sponsor.
No way it was. That's Matt Kalish's company. Oh my god. Yeah. Wait, really?
After that happened.
What are you doing, KD?
No fucking way.
What are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I just really don't remember. But
someone says Snaggy's an oxygen.
That FaZe has pulled.
You just stood there.
Everybody for the rest of the month and sent niggas home early. Right? This is the first time where in my head I went, huh. Okay. So, how much control do you have here? And how much control do niggas have over us? If that makes sense.
But, Max, guys, you signed yourself up for this. This is the thing I want to talk about. Like, I'm not defending Banks or FaZe at all. Everyone knew what they were getting into. That's like, it's, now they could get finessed and tricked in many ways, but I feel like everybody knew what they're getting into. They didn't though, but how didn't they? How didn't they, Yarp?
Why did I challenge that?
How? But Max left, so that doesn't apply to Max, sorry. Because he left.
That shit is not getting overturned.
Max left.
Like, what?
But how?
Like, I'm gonna say that one more time.
What if this is a publicity stunt? No, it's helping me.
How much control do they have over us?
Why would Max be involved in the fucking FaZe publicity stunt?
FaZe had introduced me to my old manager, Brandon. Shout out Brandon. Was working with Brandon from about November to Jan. Y'all probably seen him tall white boy with hair. You feel me? Yeah, 153 oops.
What up, crazy?
Brandon had falling out with person who introduced me.
I can't get his shot down,
what
man.
What did Bill say?
And person who introduced me tells me, according to my assistant and my creative director at the time, who were sitting in on all calls because they're on my team.
I think both sides are mutually in the wrong, Bills, honestly. Both are.
I have to fire my manager and get rid of him.
I missed again. This is crazy. I'm so sorry, Reed. I'm about to just change his shot back to the regular one, but I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I think what he's saying is Banks said you have to fire your manager or you can't be in phase. But I thought, well, okay, this was before Zach B, I'm assuming? Because I thought Zach was managing him too.
Video proof as well.
I mean, if that's true, that's fucked up, but I don't know if that's true or not. He didn't say Banks? Who the fuck else is he talking about?
They were there.
Matt Kalish?
This is information my assistants are just telling me.
Oh, before Zach.
After that happens, I stayed. Shout out to Brandon. He just wanted the best for me. He wanted me to be as good as I could possibly be. We're still cool. You know, I got introduced to a new manager, as I know. I come back to LA after New York. All that happened in New York. And, you know, everything's cool. I'm cool with the boys. You feel me?
I did not believe it till I heard him bang.
It was a weird air for
Thank you,
while,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
The homie daddy, can his name go out and bang?
But I mean, at the end of the day, we bros and we love each other. Right?
You never seen a stain.
I want to make that known. Ron, I love you. Jason, I love you. Dap, I love you. Rage, I love you. Sylvie, I love you. Kason, I love you. Did I forget anybody? I don't think so.
Kason.
Merry Christmas to y'all as well. I texted him, but Lacey, I love you. I thought Lacey was the nigga I said first. Lacey, bitch ass nigga. Anyway,
pissy, perky, looking pissy.
Everything's cool. You feel me?
She got sticky. What you doing? Fucking up a stack on what? On that pussy.
Ideas. Yo, we actually had this idea, and niggas can say this shit now. We were supposed to go on this hometown tour. Damn, bro. We were supposed to go on this hometown tour where we basically go around. We just go to each of our hometowns with our high
I'm in the back of the Benz.
Yeah,
I'm in the back. Sipping on gin. I put something in my mouth when I grin. Like that pussy, take it on the chin. Give me the like. Give me the like. Give me the like.
Hey, write that down. We're stealing that idea. We'll go back to shit. Merry Christmas, brother. Thank you so much, bro. I'm Jewish, but hey, thank you.
That little townhouse? Like, I'll give you one part. Yeah,
I don't have to change it though. Just keep shooting, bro. It's gonna fall.
Them babes. They try to make that nigga pay 20 bands a month. What the fuck?
Fuck, that's my fault.
Or you're a percentage of my what the fuck? Like, Max is such a good nigga, he just, bro, I just want it. And now niggas like Max look crazy, look like ego out niggas. No, that shit not cool though. Like, niggas taking shit on the chin, making him look like this nigga's an ego monster. Niggas don't know the truth, bro. Niggas don't know the truth.
Well, dude, are you expecting him to pay no rent? Like, no, this is like what I'm trying to understand. Like, that's what I, like, what's wrong? No, listen though, what's 20K guys living in a $100,000 mansion in LA? It's probably not just 20K for a room. The maids, the security, the chef. I mean, I don't fucking know.
I knew you were gonna shoot that, you little sadiq bitch.
Dude, it's a lot of bills. It's a lot of bills. It adds up. It adds up. That's the truth. But that's why I'm telling you, I'm not mad at Max. I'm not mad at the boys, because they should have just, bro. Kalish, Banks, whoever should have told them from the jump how it's gonna be. We're paying for everything, but you gotta give me 10 or 50% from your 20%. That's how it should be. That's how orgs work. They just can't.
Yeah,
they can't come. It looks crazy if Kalish's like, yo, in my opinion, Kalish's like, yo, 2 years gone down the drain. I need 20%. Blackway, Max, and Ronaldo and Silky, and That's crazy. You can't do that. That's the thing where I'll be like, yo, you already fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You didn't want to sign him for that. That's it.
Now, as I know, FBD worked for me, my cousin. Nah, he's straight now.
My opinion.
Sat in meetings and he heard these things for his own ears. I mean, free man. He's allowed to say whatever he wants as he feels. But as y'all know, I signed a phase in 2024, so at the end of the day, I signed papers. There's certain things I can't say.
So look at the pit.
What am I doing?
Holy shit, dude. I'm not even mad. You can't even mad. You can't even mad at the FaZe guys. You cannot be mad at them, bro, honestly.
When I left FaZe, couldn't say anything to you guys.
I think fucking second than in death.
How much was Snaggy?
How
much
Snaggy paid? Things that I know were wrong. Time just keeps me moving on. And nothing's where I gone. I can't go back to the way it was. Yeah. I'm taking things I love. I can't go back to the way it was.
You guys think I'm gonna lie about him paying rent? I swear to God, he does. He lives in a $25 million house.
What stream was I in? Do we have that? I don't know if we have that. We might not have that. I don't see it.
I can't go back to the way it was.
Kami does pay double. He takes up 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Coordinate will be sent to you.
Yeah.
Can't go back to the way it was now. Can't go back to the way it was now.
Into whatever FBD's talking about, that happening, is what made me realize, damn, it's time for me to man up, and if I want to be what I one day want to be or plan on being, I gotta bet on myself, no matter what happens to me or what niggas might try to do. So yeah, as I know, I ended 365 shortly after moving into a new house.
Well, again, somebody had asked a question, and this is what I don't know. Somebody said, hold on a second. It's true, guys, but FaZe agreed in the beginning in 0%, no? That's the thing. That's what we need to figure out, and somebody like Banks needs to address that, because did you guys talk about that? If it wasn't mentioned, that's a whole different story. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest, bro, like,
Thanks, video? Oh, wait. This video's almost over.
What's going on? Behind the scenes shit, streaming every day. I was learning. Can you imagine starting 365? You starting somewhere, you streaming every day. You have
Facts.
And then 7 days into it, niggas tell you, no, give me your manager. Fuck that, nigga, he's out. Now I gotta scramble and figure shit out. And, you know, niggas did help me figure shit out, but it's like, fuck me. You know, it's just like, it's very, it's like, it's chaotic, man. Every day waking up, I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm going, what I'm gonna do today. But it's like, fuck, I made it wrong. No rage. Chill, gang. But yeah, bro. So out of these moments, I was really questioning, and I think I made a decision, especially after this, you feel me? Alleged thing happened, where I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do here? I can't be here no more. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna leave as soon as it was on some shit like, bro, I gotta make this decision sooner or later, man. So yes, I had 365. I'm gone for a couple of months. I'm able to get my mental health back right up.
Were you guys? Never mind, actually. Banks got kicked. I thought did Banks get kicked or he left? I forgot.
I'm able to pause. It's always true. But I'm able to.
Chad, kicked or left? I actually don't remember.
Myself as a person, and just be able to. You feel me? Good. And I'm not saying all that was from being in, but I was just fucked up in a lot of different ways. I just had to get myself right. You feel me? I come back.
We're almost done, Chad. Then we'll go to Banks. You guys are TikTok brains. Holy shit. I was fucking half asleep. What did Sweater just say?
Sorry that we on the story.
Damn, bro, they hooping. Come on.
Y'all remember when Lacey got kicked in the face? He really got kicked in the face. He got kicked from FaZe.
I really missed that.
According to the assistants and the staff and the cameramen, they said that he had missed a video shoot or something.
W kicked! I'm kidding. W! I'm kidding.
Then he was allowed back in. couple, what's it called later? Because niggas all had combos, but yes, he got people pace. So my point
Like, what?
this is to tell y'all this. We have no
Oh my God, they're not missing.
where it's like what happens. So at least that's what it felt like. You get what I'm saying? Anything can happen at any moment. Bro, Lacey loves Paige. This nigga can't
But wait,
for this shit.
you gotta elaborate off that, Max. Because in what way are you guys controlling puppets? That's what I want to understand. Like that, I want to know like in what like a specific way.
I think go hard as fuck. Like hard as fuck.
It's the Jews doing it.
Like how can that happen, bro? Right? Cool. They come time, y'all know the whole war happened, etc.
You can't say it. Makes sense.
And then we have phase camp. I'm not gonna lie, for the past like 2 months, I was on some shit like, damn, like, am I really gonna leave? Am I gonna stay? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was like just on the fence with it, because at the end of the day, I fuck with these niggas. But when we don't own this shit, we don't have control over our careers as much as we should have. Why?
Again, because look, chat. Am I wrong? Or I honestly, like, I see clips, but has Max's streams changed since leaving Face, or are they the same? Stop. They have changed. Okay, for the better.
So I'm gonna be honest, bro. That whole phase can't happen.
There you go, then. Okay, well that's good.
Damn.
Maybe you just can't say it. Just, you know what I mean?
I called up, I rang Yaya, I rang, you feel me? Yo, bro, move my shit out. After phase camp, I'm leaving. And I'm gonna be totally honest, bro. Now that I'm here, I want to sit here and at least apologize publicly to my boys, because it caught them very off guard. But the reason I did this was because I needed to make a decision and stand on it. I know if I had niggas move it out, there's no going back. I needed to make this decision and not have any return. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, niggas move our shit out, we come back, you feel me? I told them morning of, either morning of or day before, and I told them this, like, I literally remember.
Bro, chat, shut the fuck up.
Sitting outside on this house over here. K-Sign, I was with Ron and Silky and Jason. Lacey wasn't there. And I told him, I said, yo, like, I'm believing God. I'm believing. I told him, I said, yo, I'm believing, bro. And, you feel me? I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, they real niggas, bro. They was trying to get me to stay, yo, stay, bro. We can do this shit. We'll figure it out. Whatever gotta have you from me. But it's like, bro.
Equity shit,
I'm
man.
not gonna be here, bro. Niggas have did us wrong multiple times, according to the assistants. And it's like, bro. As a man, what do I look like, bro? I gotta fight for it. Not fight for it, but I gotta go after what I believe is right and what I want for myself.
Bro, why am I going under, bro? I'm not doing that.
So I left.
Okay.
The reason I apologize to them is one, because how short notice it was, and also how I left. Y'all know I was in the white room. It was definitely performative. And even though
if I would have missed it, I would have slapped the fuck out of Charlie Sheen.
It's not fucking my boys. You know what I'm saying? And they had to catch some of that too.
You said, wait, what happened?
The reason why a lot
the
of this shit
I don't know.
Was never said was because at the end of the day, if I came out and said this shit or said whatever the day I left, now it puts them in a
about what?
Where they look crazy for staying when they wanted to stay. And at the end of the day, if they wanted to stay, they want to stay.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, that's their career. Doesn't matter. That's
2X.
why I still do shit with these niggas, because it's like, whatever. You want to be there, you want to be there. It's not, bro, that doesn't have to do anything. That has nothing to do with me. I freed myself. Hopefully they can figure their shit out one day. You feel me? Or if the shit work and everything's smooth, everything's smooth. When I left, I got told niggas that was there, I'm not talking about the boys, niggas who work for, I got told it would be the worst decision of my life. I got told I would KMS without being in this shit. You feel me? And I just want to say, I thank God that I bet on myself. You feel me? Like, that I bet on myself and that I...
It is true, though, bro. Everyone was really shitting on Max when he left, but it's all for the better, it seems like.
Just believe in what the fuck I'm trying to do and who I want to be, because, like I said, a lot of this shit, I want to be a good example for y'all, or like just be a good example of what you can be. I want y'all to be dreamers, bro. Dream as big as you possibly can, bro. You feel me? But yeah, so I left, you feel me? Y'all know there's a lot of turmoil, niggas was stoning me, just saying whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, because I had to talk with somebody, I'm not going to say who the face member is, but I had to talk with him. He said, bro, please, bro, just, you feel me? He said, let us rock, like, you know what I'm saying? We got what we got going on. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, bro. Like, I don't want to fuck up nothing y'all got going on, bro. Nothing. Because it's like, it don't have to be. Niggas can all be cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the business side is the business side, but, bro, I don't want to, you feel me? So I didn't. But as you know, everyone, not everyone, who left? Ron, Lacey, Jason, Silka.
Bro, I'm not calling banks, bro. Shut the fuck up. Brian Galabra, you guys might be the most annoying people in the world. Shut up.
That left phase.
Yeah, that chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When y'all saw that left face, bro, that was
That
crazy,
shit was
bro.
that was a crazy tweet.
That was so insane, dude. I'm not even joking. Like, that was crazy. Uh-oh.
Thank you for that sub, Slasher. Yeah. Here we are. Still standing tall. You feel me? Real shit. And I just want to let y'all know, anyone that was here, it's like what we did probably my darkest months where I never felt like I wanted to quit before because I always knew this was my purpose, but like this is the first time I ever felt that. Like anybody that stuck here through August, September, you feel me? I was in a fucking hospital, man.
True.
Just like, damn, bro. How? But I'm gonna do it. I always knew I'm gonna do it because I ain't no bitch.
Any other members react to this or no? Only Max did so far.
So we gonna make this shit shit. But yeah, everyone leaving today. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna speak for them. But niggas need some shit, bro. And please be easy with them. You feel me? 'Cause at the end of the day, they got some shit.
Oh man.
You feel me?
Oh.
And the assistants have shared shit that I could share, but I don't even want to do that because it goes deep. And I don't think I'm the person who should be speaking on it. I just want to be able to speak.
He just
on
got that
it.
fucking rebound.
I get that.
But yeah, let me check my phone.
Definitely understand that.
I think we're good for the most part. Hey, Santi, can you send it?
Whether they make a miss, I know what play I'm running next.
Okay. Wait, he's pulling me on tweet.
Like, what?
It's just a little bit sad that there's so many predatory people in his business.
Did Rug leave?
As well as people that really
I don't give a fuck.
Picture life in a certain way and have totally opposite intentions. You feel me? Yeah.
You said Jason reacted?
God damn, bro, like.
Don't think like a predator. Don't think small-minded.
Yo.
I'm not talking predator.
Hey, listen to me right now, bro. I thought he left the shit back in 2020.
Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I'm Kevin Durant. Bitch, I'm Kevin Durant. Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck.
I'm not in the mood to see that, bro. Like, this is Christmas.
It's so slight with this.
Like, there's no way that y'all are jealous after that. Y'all, there's in not any way is that, bro. My mom might be in the stream, bro. My mom literally might be in the stream right now. Like, that was insane, bro. Wow.
Take advantage of you in this business for their own gain financially and.
She's not in the chat. I'm lying to make y'all feel like shit. But come on, bro. Bro, like, come on, bro. Bro.
So it's even in public perception. You know what I'm saying? Lord Sensei, I think it's yourself. Lord Sensei. Y'all got any questions real quick?
Can we get a fucking stop, bro?
Why did y'all do that, bro? Nina, what the fuck? Nina, that's my sister, dude.
I know it's a little dark, not dark to end phaseness, but it's good. Viewing is good because I'm able to sit here and talk with y'all and even just tell y'all the truth.
Fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Or even just tell y'all what I can tell you guys.
Hell no, bitch. Fuck out of here.
It's a good thing. Yeah, hopefully I'm praying for their success and that should work out. I'm praying for it.
Wait, how recent is that picture of my sister? Nowhere shit. I gotta ask, how recent is that?
Yeah, I'm good, man. When I tell you I'm good, it's like,
it's done? Alright.
Because I gotta understand is, after all that happened, like, I came to my own.
Bro, y'all stop being weird. Oh my god, I ain't even mean it like that, bro.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, you know, they played so well tonight, you know, setting everybody up, and I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
Sweater, shut your fat ass up.
With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie Laporte on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching.
Banks reply. Wait, this is it? It's only a minute? Yeah, I was gonna say. L mods, guys. L Prism.
I'm saying, like,
trying to leave you
damn.
lazy fuck.
Merry
I
Christmas.
can never leave you, girl. I can never leave you, girl. I can never leave you, girl.
What a fucking terrible day.
What
a terrible year. I left FaZe 5 months ago.
Dude.
And this wasn't
Sorry,
for the
Lico.
narrative, this wasn't for the camera, this wasn't for Twitter, this was very, very real. It was off the heels of some Twitter drama, and the boys were, you know, getting blown up in their comms and in their chats, and as we all know, in this world, wacky, strange world of streaming,
Ron just tweeted.
that's really all that matters. He streamed.
Ban. Hold on, I gotta ban this retard. Hold on. I'm banning you. Miro 4. How does it feel to get banned? You fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself. Spam me in my chat. New tweet. Wait, you didn't even let me ban him, dude.
Whereas all of them, every last one of them, are forced to appeal to their comms and their chats and narratives on Twitter.
Bro, I can't even ban him.
If they don't, they lose viewers. If they don't, they take a hit financially to their career. And this has a huge effect on who their friends are, who they're in relationships with, all of it, everything. The way they treat each other online is completely 100% based and rooted in the feedback that they get in real time from chats and comms. So again, as somebody, an old man, 34 years old, you guys never let me forget it, who no longer makes content, who doesn't stream, who doesn't have his own platform.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's funny.
It's impossible for me to create a narrative or control my narrative or really respond. Not that I really give a fuck to anyways, but yeah, all this drama is created, and we get on a call 5 months ago, and the guys are like, listen, we're over the drama.
Wait, FaZe Clan made a tweet? Oh my fucking bro, stop!
We think it's best if you just like publicly step down from FaZe, just to cool down the drama online.
Holy shit, are you guys 10 years old? Are you guys 10 years old? Shut the fuck up!
Reacted very emotionally to this.
So annoying, dude.
Obviously took it very personally and was offended because, again, I used my entire network, every dollar that I've ever made, everything that I've ever had, this brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off with the sole goal and intent to bring FaZe back to the top, which we did. We did that all collectively. Over the last 2 years, FaZe has won Org of the Year twice, and yeah, I was the first guy in the room. These guys would have never lived in a house together if it wasn't for me. These guys are all at minimum 10 times the size in terms of audience and platform now as before they joined FaZe.
I mean, that is facts. Not all of them, but that is facts. That's true. That's true. I mean, guys, again, I'm not going to take a side. I'm not going to be emotional. I'm just going to be logical. What's facts and what's not facts. Okay, that's facts. But not all the guys. Not every FaZe member, but that is facts what he just said. Dude, last tweet I'm clicking on, bro. What is it? Okay. Yo, Henry, listen to me, you fucking Australian. I'm going to literally press charges on you. Because out there, you cannot cyberbully out there and do shit like that. So stop and fuck off.
These guys have all made millions and millions and millions of dollars in the last 2 years. And none of them could ever dispute the fact. Max just said it himself on his stream. Joining FaZe was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I've heard that from Lacey. I've heard it from Silky. I've heard it from Jason. I've heard it from Ron. I've heard it from Adapt. I've heard it from every single person that's ever joined FaZe. Specifically these guys. And I'm here to tell you, as former FaZe Banks, this was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my entire life. I gave up my entire adult life to this. I have put myself in millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt. I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via FaZe. Not selling it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in debt. Yeah, I think FaZe to acquire and all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks.
Wait, what did you say?
Last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks. And all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark 40 million bucks.
He's okay. He's saying because him and Kalish teamed up to buy back FaZe. That's what he means by that. No, chat. That's true. You can look it up. That's a literal. You can look up how much did FaZe Clan. You know what I mean? You can look that up. That's public information. It's a public company with actual stock.
And I think probably collectively these guys have had to have probably made like 20 million in the last 2 years collectively, I would guess. And not $1 of that 20 million has ever gone back to FaZe. Never mind me. Even if it did ever go back to FaZe, that shit's it's not mine. And I just fucking can't believe it. I can't believe I'm in this position now where people are calling for my head. People are wishing for my death. People are telling me I ruined.
Everyone's saying FaZe brought tweets, so this one can't be fake, right?
FaZe. All right. I ruined FaZe, guys. I ruined it. When
I swear to God, I'm not clicking it anymore. I'm done.
I had not one say in anything that's gone.
I'm not letting you guys bring that shit back, bro. It's just cringe.
On in the last 5 months, and I said all this shit.
Sorry, last pause. And not everyone is. You guys are not laughing IRL. Oh God, you're not. Like, dude, like that's what makes me so mad. You guys are just Kekwa.
Motion in the first place. I ruined it. There's 5-6 individuals who are multi-millionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best. And I ruined it. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, if we went in a time machine 2 years back and I decided to never try to fix this FaZe shit, I'd be much better off. I'd have more money and.
Okay, I don't like that statement here, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't. Because you can't say you regret something, right? You obviously could say that, like. Obviously he just wishes that it never got touched. But at that point, guys, we all remember FaZe was in the fucking gutter. At one point, before this new FaZe came in, that shit was in the gutter. And little did you guys know, I don't give a fuck, I'll air it out now. I saved FaZe at one point. Why? Because whenever there was San Diego TwitchCon I went, I did a MoonPay deal. And that funded FaZe to help them stay up. I dropped the ball. That's the truth. They were in the gutter, they were, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. Like, wait, what did Train just say? You can say you regret something. I regret not being in the stream when the picture of your sister was... only about you.
What the? Train, talking way too fast.
Dude,
Merry Christmas, Train. I love you, dude, but fuck you, dude.
These kids would just be doing what they were doing before. It's hard for me to sit here and take that. It really is. And I plan on going live.
I was talking with Train a little bit about it. Happy Hanukkah, thank you guys. Last pause. Guys, isn't it funny everyone wants to give shit to these gamble streamers, but like me, X, Train, we're the realest ones with the most valid takes and we don't give a fuck. Like, that's the truth. Not Banks. Train, X, real motherfuckers, bro. Those guys are loyal. Live
tomorrow or the next day at some
Train
point.
just mobbed you? He did?
Sure.
Wait, he's going live?
I plan on going live tomorrow or the next day at some point in the future and really kind of just laying it all out.
Fuck?
A to Z, start to finish, the entire 15-year history of this, specifically the last 2 years, specifically the behind-the-scenes shit and the dynamic between all the kids in the back end. Because I just watched some clips from this Black Boy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet. And it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully and honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have insane egos, and I think it's disgusting and makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer, and your community included, is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth, and you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they fucking hated your guts after you left. And You know, you're the program, and you have an ego the size. You think you're Travis Scott and this and that, and also like Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's content's cringe, and you guys didn't.
I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna end bad. I'm gonna tell you guys why. It's so cooked, guys. I don't think there should be any more content fucking cribs, dude. Listen, I'll explain why. Like that face. Look at the time. Look at the pause. Look at the pause. Looks like I'm fucking you in the butt. Nah, but like, dude, like, I don't know, dude. This is insane. Let me just. This is fucking crazy, bro. If that's real, if Banks says he's gonna go on stream and pull up receipts tomorrow, and if there's receipts of these members talking shit behind each other's backs, I mean, people can get frustrated with one another, but I don't really think that, like, I don't know. I gotta see what he streams tomorrow.
Fuck with the dad. None of you guys fucked with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely.
But they done said that.
But FaZe was gonna fund
They
my
did ask them
you,
said
Rage,
that.
Silky, and Jason. So fuck it. We'll take what we can get. And then it all worked, and we forced this relationship. And I was called a fucking retard then, and I was told then I was ruining FaZe. And now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened.
Oh, I remember that, though. Everyone was on his ass. I remember that. Oh, my. Yo, when that... Bro, everyone was so mad, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. FaZe boys, they did it. They proved that. They proved me wrong. They proved everyone wrong, bro. They did it. They did it, bro.
So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated. I would hope anyone watching could sit here and understand why I would be frustrated while a fucking entire hate mob is coming after me on fucking Christmas, my first Christmas without my mom, when all I've ever fucking wanted to do is help FaZe be successful. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's the only intent. Where's the money? I'm this fucking guy who's trying to take everything from everybody. Where is it? Then why the fuck am I millions of dollars in debt? Where is it?
My question is, Ricky and Matt.
This internet shit is so lame, bro. But I'll be damned if I'm not gonna be a person to take advantage of it. I'll be damned.
I'm not joking. Answer the how could you recoup $40 million? Oh, DraftKings sponsor. Yeah, that works. But still, it's like, unless they're doing the build-up company strategy where...
I gotta drive in the morning, bro. I don't want to drive, dog.
And then they sell it to another company. Then they make money off that. But...
At least I got my Drake playlist.
I don't know.
It's in Blackboy Max's bank account. It's in fucking Silky's bank account. It's in Jason, Ronaldo, Lacey's bank account. I wish this never happened. I wish that I never did anything.
Shooting is even therapeutic in the
game.
That's crazy.
This was the best decision they ever made.
Last pause. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is just gonna end bad on everyone. Like, this is not gonna be a thing where it's like one-sided. It's just shit's gonna come out with both sides that make them both look whack as fuck on the internet. And like, that's the truth. Like, shit's just gonna come out where people are like, yo, he's weird for that. He's weird for that. Nobody wins, bro. It's gonna be a war
in their life. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. I'm never going to apologize for that. Anything that I do, anything that I speak on, anything that I work on, any talent that I fuck with, anything that I touch, I will always be 100% 2 feet in. That's just who I am. And everything that I'm telling you guys right now is fucking straight facts. It's dead wrong, bro. This is unfair. It's unfair to drag me like this. It's unfair to pin me as some fucking horrible guy.
Facts, Nina.
The fact of the matter is, every single one of these guys.
Wait, Nina, would you ever box on Brand Risk?
Has a bigger platform and an audience.
Of course.
And met me, and has millions and millions of extra dollars because they met me. Whereas I, on the other hand, have lost years of my life to this shit, and am significantly worse off financially.
Okay.
Significantly. This has destroyed me. My whole life has been completely destroyed in the last 4 or 5 months, but nobody gives a fuck. I don't have a Twitch chat. And I refuse to be one of the people to to just do what you gotta do.
Oh my god, bro.
Guys, this streaming shit is so fucking fried. It really is.
It actually is,
It's
so bad.
The appeal to comments and chat and
sounds good, Nina.
willingness to just fucking
She
You know
told
what's
me
funny?
put my
Everybody
heart
looks at these
in the
streamers, these guys,
bag, and
people who have
nobody
these
gets
massive audience and
hurt
have
from your
influence over
love, not
millions of
fuzz.
people
So
and
I'm
can impose their
making it
opinions and their will
work.
on millions of people, but it's not true. It's the exact opposite. The
I'm a
the
whole
traditional
different
influencer is dead.
person.
These kids are the most heavily influenced people on the planet. They are puppets attached to millions of strings. And if their comms and their fucking chats say that the sky is red, and they disagree, and they say, no, Chad, I think it's blue.
L.
Once that fucking viewer number starts to fall off, once they start to see L's in their chat, once they start to see hate threads in their fucking comms, they switch up.
Don't say you. I say whatever the fuck I want to say.
He
you
does.
guys even get
He
mad
does.
at me sometimes. Like I came at the women streamers. Why are y'all spamming L's? Like, dude, like what the fuck is this? Put some dubs. Banks, say W.
Real quick, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about objective truth. It's the sky is red. I've been trying to talk to these guys for 4 or 5 months, and they don't give a fuck. All they care about is their stream, which is completely fine. I don't need them to give a fuck. I don't need anybody to pretend to care. I'm done pretending to care. But if I had 100,000 viewers, my name is Pascal. They'd fucking be on my dick.
Gets
They'd be
hurt,
welcoming me with
not
open
running from
arms.
your love.
I would have had a big
I'm not
fucking red comfy
fast.
chair at the streamer awards to fucking, hey, come fuck with us, bro. Let's do a stream tomorrow. Like, that's just what it is. And you guys know that's what it is. And anybody arguing against that is just fucking completely lost. These relationships are fucking fraudulent. It's fucking fried, bro. It's fucking fried. And I'm happier than ever to be going my separate way, and I'm glad that what happened 5 months ago. I'm happy to be off of it. There is no future for me in FaZe. There is none. That was my last try. That was it. There's nothing, I have nothing left to give this. I gave it my entire adult life, and I tried my hardest. And for anybody who's a fan of me, and anybody who's a fan of...
Do you guys think FaZe is like done this time?
FaZe, I'm sorry, I've absolutely failed you.
Damn.
And the one thing I'm perfectly okay with taking accountability for is being the root.
That shot was the best shot the whole time. Either. Oh my God, I can't fucking fuck you, bitch.
At the end of the day, I put these guys in a room. At the end of the day, I went and raised money. I convinced, these business people that this vision and these guys were a good bet to take. I thought in good faith that, if we gave people careers, if we fucking gave everybody the best resources and this shit worked, then everything else would figure itself out. And
Rain, Adapt, Apex, Jev, Rug, and Banks. I feel the most bad for them, honestly. Tommy as well, yeah.
Bro, it's crazy.
I feel the most bad for them as well, chat, because, like, bro, they've been doing this when we were kids, bro. It's sad.
Damn,
so
bro.
Sad.
It's over. That's crazy.
I feel bad, bro.
I'm so fucking naive and retarded to have not made sure everything was fucking better articulated and solidified and just like people were on the same page. I don't know, man. I failed miserably. It's not the first L that I'm taking in my life. It's not the first time I've failed. But yeah, I wish that, in a weird way, I do wish that I fucking was closer to the fold the last 4 or 5 months. I don't think that this all would have happened this way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know what to do.
All right, it's over. Chat.
I don't know what else to say.
I'm gonna give you guys my final what I think.
Okay. I'm gonna be live on Twitch because I have a lot to say about a lot of specific examples of things that have happened in the back end.
What?
This can't end well, guys.
Receipts.
It's not gonna. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all remember when he did Tifu bad, bro? I fucking love Tifu, but I ain't gonna lie, bro.
About everything. Everything. Where I went wrong, where I feel other people went wrong. Yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he's gonna do face bad, but my point I'm trying to make is this just can't end well.
This is it. This is the end.
For both sides, for both parties.
Peace.
Okay. So these guys had free housing, free filmers and staff, all FaZe channels, 0% income shared. Bear money and platform all skyrocket after meeting me, but I'm a bad guy. Okay, guys, this is my final take on the FaZe shit. It's very simple. Both sides are in the wrong. Okay, both sides are 100% in the wrong. Banks and Matt Kalish, before anything, Banks and Matt Kalish should have made sure they signed off on the, Banks and Matt Kalish, you guys fucked up. Banks and Matt Kalish, you guys messed up. Because initially, with the announcement video, you guys were supposed to make them sign either stating that they got to pay rent or for all these expenses or equity. You guys waited 2 years later. That's the issue. That's why the FaZe boys are, in the outcome the way it is, are in the right. But I do a 1,000,000% see where he's coming from. It's just both bad, right? You could argue that, not all of them, because again, like Ron, Rage, they were already there. You could argue that the new guys that signed, they came in, they got to have the free housing, the filmers, all that stuff. And you could argue that that helped them become the size they are today as a streamer. But yeah, dude, like, obviously FaZe helped everybody, right? It's an org. It didn't help the business side of things, though, guys. And that's why this is where it is. That's it. That's it. The business side of FaZe. That's why it is the way it is. That's it. And that's it, guys. I think you guys all understand. FaZe just isn't profitable, okay? It's an org. And the only way an org can be profitable is, again, if you build up a company, you sell it in a couple years to, I don't fucking know, a steak or a fucking Amazon, right? Or an agency. There's no other way to profit except make them or do specific brand deals to help recoup. That's my final take.